A few months ago I was in contact with a company called craftcadence, which is based down in London, here in the United Kingdom. They quite obviously sent me a couple of bags to test, review and make a blog of, so today I'm here with that review. For the top tube bag, this is actually a craftcadence Starship. This is a Starship bag, which is the largest frame bag they do, and I specifically asked for this bag as it has unique properties in the material. It features not a 600D polyester lining for waterproofness, as that obviously isn't that waterproof in heavy rain. This actually features a PU leather material, which I'm not quite too sure what that is exactly, but from what I've experienced is a bit more waterproof than just a standard polyester. The main pouch itself holds, well, I reckon about 3/4 of a litre to a litre of material, or whatever you want to put in, whether that be spare inner tubes and puncture repair patches, to chocolate bars or Go gel sachets. You can store quite a bit in there, and as you can see it's a bit wobbly on the bike, but that's purely for the reason that I haven't got anything in that main pouch itself. Likewise with the phone compartment on above it, this would stand out a bit more prominent if there's something inside the bag itself. As for the smartphone pouch, you have a nice waterproof see-through cover, which is touchscreen accessible, as most of these bags are nowadays. You can store, this is actually a 6.5-inch smartphone. Point to point, you can measure it at roughly 7¼ inches. So you can fit a good 8-inch tablet in there, or something like that, to aid in your navigation and keeping in contact with loved ones and family. It's got nice long strong tassels, which I can't really fault that much. The only downside with this bag is, like I said a minute ago, when it's empty it does rustle about a bit, unless of course you do it right up, but then you're left with a tassel like that. But you can always cut them off if you choose to be picky. This trunk bag is called a Tempo, and I think it's about a 10-litre bag. I'm not quite sure, to be fair. I've forgotten to write anything down as it's been such a long time having these bags. Yeah, it must be about 10-12 litres. And this is 100% waterproof as long as you fold the top of the bag over once, twice, and then there's 3 seams keeping the water out, whereas if you only fold it over twice, water can get in between one seam and then run down the other seam. So if you fold it over twice, it will create 3 seams like that. This is a very nice bag. There is nothing in it whatsoever at the minute. So when I peg it down like this, it even holds its shape quite nicely, and you can see that the air was actually hard to escape even when this one here isn't pegged down. It does hold its shape quite nicely if you don't stick it under a couple of cardboard boxes like I did. That's where these creases come from, and yes, they do annoy me, as you're probably annoyed by them as well. This is 100% waterproof, and it features this nice waterproof material all the way along the zip. Obviously I wouldn't submerge anything under rivers or anything like that unless you're using full panniers on the side of your bike. Then you can roll them up and normally have a lid on them. This is advertised as waterproof, so I rate it 99% waterproof. I haven't had any issues with it myself. There's a pocket like this on each side of the bag, which you can store, I don't know, battery packs, fags, keys, wallets, phones, whatever you want when you want it. Anyway, there's on the back here you've got a cat eye clip. This didn't come with it, but if you've got a cat eye clip, you can just clip your light right onto the bag. This is quite painful actually, trying to do this, yeah, on camera, cool. It's always nice and handy to stay safe on the road and have an extra light on the rear of your bike, especially if it's covering up the seat post light, like this one is. It's always best to be safe than sorry, so this extra little light holder is a well thought little thing there. I've got no issues with this bag whatsoever. How it actually attaches to the bike, you've got a couple of velcro straps going underneath that attaches round a rack. You can either have a full bodied rack like this, which full bodied means has multiple attachments to the bike frame itself, or you can have a seat post rack which clamps directly only to the seat post and has a little rack coming off, and that's what I recommend for this little bag, to be fair, because with these big racks you can normally got panniers, but this one is ideal for camping, picnics or anything like that. If you have anything else you'd like to take and you don't want to put anything else because your other bags fill up, you can chuck this on the top, no issues at all, and it's brilliant for keeping food cold and drinks cold in the summertime. Me personally, I've actually used this as a homemade cool box. Before I lost it, that was. I actually put polystyrene around the edges. Polystyrene is like styrofoam, whatever you want to call it, around the edges of this bag, and kept my beers and cold meats cold when I'm going camping or anything like that. I've got no worries about this bag, and both these bags can be bought from Craftcadence.